What's going on, Pernell Bobby checking in here from Medellin, Colombia. And if you're watching this video, you want to understand the power of language, how it's a currency, and how self-image matters, and how not to let that impact your self-esteem. Okay, let's check in. First, I gotta slide in to that intro.
Nice,
But
nice.
I think that it's a girl to.
Wait. Pause. What'd you say? Why you think?
What do you think? What I
You
think?
said I think. Why? You just was like, boom, I'm giving love to myself. I don't need nobody in. Boom. Why do you say I think?
What's the problem about that?
I'll tell you. And it's only a problem if you say the word problem. I didn't say that.
Yeah,
You feel me? So words. This is. Let me tell you how you get ahead in life.
Okay.
There's a trick, bro. There's a trick. It's a shortcut to the system.
Okay.
It's
Tell me about
it's language.
the ability
People will judge you. People will dictate you, and this doesn't matter. But understand the reality that you have for yourself and the realities that others perceive you as, they are also two different, oftentimes, realities.
Okay.
They're often two different images, right? How I think of your life, right? I met you once, I met you today the second time. How you think about your life, two different realities, correct?
Okay. Yes.
I wouldn't even know anything about you to make a real accurate, so you don't even necessarily know what I think.
Okay.
But it's the way I view you. So
Yes.
no matter what you say or don't say, it doesn't matter. I view you in a certain way.
Okay.
You can't
yes.
stop that. And this is what's interesting about life. This is how you get ahead in life. Whenever there's one thing, there's always an opposite.
Yes. Okay.
So that means that you literally can't have black without white. You can't describe black without describing white.
Okay.
You can't describe nature without describing, tarnish, desert land. You know what I mean? It's the contrast between the two. You start learning how the rest of the world, I'm talking primarily about the Western culture in the Northern Hemisphere. When you learn how they decipher information, words, language, that's when you get ahead. That's the secret to life. I kid you not. Well, you don't need money, bro. Your language will move you as a currency.
Yes. I guess.
People always wonder, they always ask me like, how do I survive?
But why is the language have that power?
Because people are critical. There's very important to know the history of all the people in the world. This is what traveling does for you. It does something that when we don't get out of our own countries, we think we know everything and we know shit. Because even when we know everything about what there is to know, we still don't know shit.
Yes. Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's
Yes.
like, what side of the shit do you want to be on? The side where the flies are buzzing and you just don't know it right behind your head? Or at least now you can see it from that side. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't want to sit in that. Why is that person sitting in that shit?
Yes. I got you, bro. I got you.
So this is what it is. When that happens, it's like, look, when you see that, are you going to go up and say something to that man? Hey, look, there's shit behind you? Or are you going to look at him like, why would he sit next to shit this whole time?
Okay. Yes.
This is how the world is looking at us in another viewpoint. This is
Okay.
what I'm saying to you.
Yes.
This is what I'm
okay.
saying to you. And this is why language is a currency.
Yes.
So, your skin color is a language. My skin color is a language. We don't have to be somebody that doesn't abide by that language, right? I don't care who you are. I'll talk to you. I'll be your friend. We can make business deals. We can just talk. We can chat it up. We can read
Yes,
books together.
sure.
You want to go to the park, work out. I don't care about none of that, no matter what your skin is. But you have to understand as well that not everybody on the outside has the same image. Not everybody on the outside has the same attitude.
Yes. Yes.
So
It's real.
the vision we have, the image we have of ourselves is important. But the image that others have of us is also important. And we're fools if we believe otherwise.
So, I think that if I understand you, I think that I have to work on myself to make an image to the others. To the others perceive me in
No.
a way, or
No.
just myself.
You have to work on yourself because you want to work on yourself.
Yes.
Period.
Yeah, yes, I got you. Yes, I
Just
got
to be mindful that there is an image of you. You don't make decisions or move or act on that image. You just are aware of it because that's how well you worked on yourself, that you know,
you. Yes.
that you're aware. And you can choose to consciously be naive. And people do this all the time. So they're lying to themselves no matter what they want to say.
Yes. Yes.
No matter what they want to say, they're lying to themselves. This is why you never focus on that image. You focus on your image because not lying to yourself is more difficult than anyone gives credit. And they're so good at it that no one even thinks they need to express it any other way because everybody's hiding the same thing from each other.
Yes, bro.
Come on, man.
Bro, that's incredible.
This is
That's
life, but no one
real.
ever talks about it out loud, so they don't even know they're hiding the same things. So everybody think they got a secret over somebody else, but really they got the secret on themselves.
Yes, I think so.
Of course.
So. Because I thought that and I realized that everybody can do whatever they want to do. They can achieve whatever they want or whatever we are, whatever we want to do.
Right.
Yes, and I think that we are capable to do that.
Sure.
But the only thing that separates us, the result and the process, is that we don't know it, or we are not aware about.
No, we choose not to be aware about it. There's a certain point when you know.
Oh,
And the thing is, like, there are so many things that you know that you choose to ignore. You don't have to know it all. This is the difference. You don't have to know it all. You just need to be present for what's presented to you.
okay.
Everybody's working so hard for nothing. What's meant for you to come comes to you. You just need to be present and able to listen so that you can hear it when it gets there, bro.
Okay.
If you're not ready to listen to it when it comes, then guess what? You missed your cycle. And I think people think that, like, sometimes the cycle is just like, oh, well, I missed it this day, I missed it the next day, I'm good. Sometimes that cycle, that window, when it closes, it shuts until it's ready to open.
Yes, okay.
I think sometimes we like to think that we have control over certain elements of life just because we're humans and we're all powerful, which we are because we're more than that. We're creatures of light,
Yes, that's true.
right? We can
Sure.
create anything. We are
Yes.
creators. This is one of our superpowers, just one of them. Come on, man, this is just one.
Yes.
You can do plenty of things.
I
That's
got
just
you.
one. But if you got just that one, then what can you not do if you can create anything? You can create a
Yes.
problem. When we do
Yes.
that, you can create a solution as well.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
Bro,
You want to create a metro station? Good. You want to own a school? Fine. Whatever you want, you can create it. And this is what we often forget. And so we don't realize or accept that we have the potential to take on and create anything, but we're too lazy to do it. We're too
Yes.
lazy to consider what we even want to create.
Yes, it's true.
You feel me?
Yes. Bro, that's so interesting.
That's the full. That's just part of this. I can't even call it a circle. That's a dot in the spectrum. Yo,
Yes.
I tell you what, man. Yo, you should join my men's group, bro. You should join my men's group. You'll meet with different other men in every other country. That way, you have a chance to practice your English. You'll learn more about what I was just saying.
Yes.
It's
yes.
incredible, bro. You'll be connected with a network that's larger than you can possibly fathom. Because I don't even know how big it is.
Yes, bro.
I don't know.
I think it's muchas gracias.
Hold on.
Yeah, I think it is a power to connect to everyone and yes, like a perception that you have about life.